Okay. See you versus Oni-chan.
Yeah, that's not
That,
an infrequent name.
hmm. Jeb was fine. I do like using a lot of down tilts in this matchup. And I think in general you want to be closer to Olimar when pressuring him, which is why down tilt's good. Because you can just kind of walk up and down tilt him and stop the Pikmin throws.
Yeah, I noticed in a set you had with Shuton and Tokaigi, I think that's how you pronounce it, you seem to use a lot of down tilt, but then at Civil War you kind of switched that into using a whole lot more jab. I was wondering if that was a conscious decision on your part.
Yeah, so down tilt's good because it can like stop him from like throwing Pikmin, but yes, you do want to set up jabs, which is I'm saying that jabs are good. It's just specifically versus him, if he's gonna throw a lot of Pikmin and stand back, you want to probably walk forward and pressure him more. Side B would also be good to actually stop that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's see. Okay, and also, down tilt generally gets rid of Pikmin.
Okay. Is that your go-to for getting rid of Pikmin, or do you do up smash sometimes?
Down tilt, Nair. A lot of times what I do, though, is I'll actually do full up air dodges, and I'll time it in sync with the Pikmin ticks.
Really?
So I can, yeah. Because Olimar can't really chase Rosa in the air that well.
Huh. Okay.
So yeah, okay. Jump, yeah, he's got trouble chasing that. Okay, yeah. Ooh. Oh my god, you're just throwing these. I can just forward smash and kill you so easily. Okay, good Pikmin. Oh, not good Pikmin. Luma spawn. That was probably meant to be an up air. I'm guessing. So right here. Nice forward smash here. Luma.
Which Pikmin get Luma, or rather, which of Olimar's attacks get Luma? Knock her away.
Forward smash is pretty good at it. Down smash, but you don't see it as often. Back air can do it with a bit of damage on Luma. Purple side B is pretty good at it.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the main ones. Oh, and there, but you aren't see Olimar use that. Olimar can also down throw you. If he buffers the down throw, it'll knock away Luma.
Alright.
And also I think here he could have side beat him maybe, because he was at like a good distance. Like instead of jabbing him. Yeah. And this is where I do walk up, set up the jabs, and like, you messed that up. That was a really easy dash like tacker landing or up smash with dash. Rip. Finished. Did you expect him to show up there?
You know what? I have very little experience with Olimar, so everything he does is kind of new to me.
Okay. Yeah, I can tell, like, that you don't know, I guess, how to deal with certain things like that Pikmin on you. Like I said, you can down tilt it, nair it, or just jump away. And you want to watch out for the Pikmin they have, because, like, you don't care about red Pikmin much. But, like, white Pikmin, like, you need to watch out for that white Pikmin.
They do the most damage when they're on you.
Oh, you've taken all the damage from white Pikmin, pretty much. And a good rule of thumb for Olimar matchup is, and this is why I like side B a lot. Also, you can do a bit of nairs sometimes as like a defensive option. But his ground game is like flat out the best in the game. Like in just pure like frame data versus like hitbox size. Like if you look at his actual like hitboxes and the frame data on them for like forward smash or pivot grabs, you cannot approach on the ground. Which is why you have to set up Luma to outrange it and like, you know, basically like look for openings, like look from the jump, look from the throw Pikmin, because he's very slow, so he can't utilize his ridiculous range that well if you're not like running into it. So yeah, don't run into it basically. Like there, I probably would have set up a down tilt or jabs or a side B. Yep, get back air. Up tilt. Okay, you got that though. Dead? Nice. Okay. Well, that's what happens in the matchup.
Yeah.
Okay, you have multiple games with him, so I'm gonna keep putting them on and see like I think I realized like a few things I gotta work on, but I want to see one more game.
Okay. Should I ignore Pikmin that are on me other than the white Pikmin to focus on maintaining stage positioning?
If it's one Pikmin, then yeah, don't really bother. If it's two Pikmin, though, then you normally have to kind of back off, because it's going to slow down your hitboxes too much. Or your hitboxes. And yeah. Purple Pikmin you always have to watch out for, but that's just like, watch out for those. And most Olimar players, they want you to kill Pikmin, so they can get different lineups, so... You can't really do much about it, but like sometimes it's better to not kill like, you know, a red Pikmin or a blue Pikmin on you, and just let it live so like he can't cycle that out.
Okay.
Good. Up tilt him, up air. I keep sharp up air. One thing I don't see you doing enough is when he's in the air, just doing like short up airs.
Mm-hmm.
Just normal, you know, rows of short up airs. They'll catch him pretty easily. And if Olimar gets put right above Rosa at like a good height, you can just start like juggling him, and he really doesn't have answers to good juggles. He is by
Can he whistle through it?
yes, but if you outrange the whistle, like put like max range up airs out, he'll whistle through it and you can still hit him. But the timing of the whistle is difficult, and yeah, it's I only really consider that as an option when I'm dash attacking or up smashing him, because then he can land and do like a landing forward smash. Like, if you show up airing him, you won't get much off whistling it. Down tilt. Side B. Yep, good side B. See, it was side B there again. After the first one. Or down tilt. Or even maybe Naird. I just want to run at him is basically, like, the main thing I want you not to do versus this guy is running.
Okay.
Like, when you don't have Luma as well, feel free to just jump over him and stall. Also, don't bring him to FD. FD is Olimar's best stage.
Alright.
Like, no, like, this is a stage you ban versus Olimar every single time.
Got it.
Mainly because he can't chase movement on platforms at all. So, without platforms, though, you really can't escape him that well, and, like, it just makes his neutral game so much better because he has a lot of room to retreat to. Whereas on other stages, especially like Smashville, it's so small that he just gets cornered really easily, and then you can apply pressure knowing he can't jump back without jumping off stage or something. Oh, sick. That could have been a short up air. Or even just a grab on his landing. He also has trouble dealing with, if he's landing, you can just dash into him and shield. And he has a lot of trouble dealing with that. He doesn't really have answers to, like, catching you for dashing and shielding his landings. Yep, good side B, yep. These are good side Bs. Yep, I went down tilt again because he rolled in. And I wouldn't have dashed in. Yep. You know, you're mainly losing when you dash in.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. So see, side B's are good. I wouldn't worry about that one reg. Up throw, up air. You missed the string. Another good rule of thumb for Olimar is, since he's a small character, it's hard to land on him with attacks. So I just generally don't land on him with attacks. If you're going to land with an attack, you want to do it defensively. And not trying to hit him. Yeah, I see, once again. Yeah. And those situations, you can wait. Because Olimar's approach game isn't that good. So his dash grab has a lot of lag, like a tether grab does.
Mm-hmm.
And, but it doesn't really go high, so if you jump over it, just whiffs anyway. But otherwise, you can't, like, run up and do, like, an up smash, because that's just not good range. He can run up and, like, space an aerial on you, but if you jump back, or, of course, block it, doesn't do much. So, like, if you're shielding, he has to commit to a really aggressive option to punish you shielding, and a really risky option at that. And if he goes for that, I guess it makes 50-50 game, but it's not a good 50-50 for him.
Got it.
So most Olimar players would choose to space like aerials on you and pressure with like back air and forward air, which you can block those aerials and dash grab him as a punish, unless it's a purple aerial.
Okay.
So you can't space aerials on your shield.
I see.
And yeah.
Does he have one of the best two frames in the game? Was it down smash that does it?
Yeah, it's not one of the best, but it is solid. Especially with a yellow Pikmin, particularly, is like a really good two frame option.
Okay.
But like you'll see it coming. They'll stand next to the ledge and they're just be obviously going for a down smash, charging it or whatever. And the way to deal with that is mainly just to stall off stage with Rose's floatiness, so he has to down smash before you have to up B.
Okay.
Which applies to like any matchup you're afraid of getting two framed by a specific move. And that's a good rule of thumb, is you can stall and wait for him to have to burn like their smash and then go for the up B, assuming they're charging a smash. And if they're not, then the timing is generally really difficult for them. And if they get it, then good on them. Although a trick I have is you sometimes up B, and instead of going to the ledge, you up B like upwards, so you're a little bit above and in front of the ledge, and you float to it because they're going to try to react to your up B with the two frame, and you just read that and you bait it out.
Because that's another benefit of having platforms, right? Another place to escape to.
Yeah, that too. I mean, I think for most characters, Rosa wants platforms as an escape option. Okay. Dash attack, yep. Nair, you could have naired him more aggressively when you land on the platform. Also, he actually doesn't have good answers to dealing with multi-jabs at the ledge. So if you get him at the ledge and you set up the 1-2-3-1 multi-jab, he basically just has to take some damage.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I did the multi-jab this set.
Yeah. I would have up smashed that landing, by the way, or up tilted it. Up smashed that landing again. He's rolling in a lot right now, so he's just giving you free jabs. Good up air, yep. Yeah, yep, this is a fine setup. I personally, when he was landing, I would have personally went for the extended back air. But yeah. That's a more aggressive option, but I want to edge guard Olimar and like not let him play neutral ever. Up smash. Yep, perfect. Just keep doing this. Yeah, right now you're kind of doing what I would do in these scenarios. Except that.
Yeah.
What I probably would have done. So if you want to be aggressive to get out of the corner versus Olimar, full up down air. You dash him full up down air, because he's not going to be able to punish that, really. And it can apply some pressure if he presses a button. Actually, I can hit him if he presses a button, so yeah. You're like, no, yeah, Luna's dead now. Yeah, like so without Luma, you just don't fight him. Like you can just camp the platform. He doesn't have answers to it. Look, look at his answer. Oh, you could have blocked that. But look, he has to like go off stage and use his up B to land on stage.
Yeah,
like that's not a good answer. Side B, yep. Side B? Oh, it was side B again. Side B. No. I should jab it better. Yep, side B right here. Oh, so another trick you can do, which I want to point out, because of, here I think it was? Yeah, so right here. You notice how you side beat the purple Pikmin as it moved back to Olimar?
Yeah.
You can do that with side B, down tilt, smashes, whatever. But if I see a purple Pikmin and it's returned to Olimar, I will hit him with a down tilt, and you can chain down tilts on it like it's a Luma. And they'll kill it. And that's actually really important because it's hard for Olimar to time the punish on it because the timing's awkward. And you just kill the Pikmin, and it's like, for purple Pikmin, you really want to kill them.
How do you feel about gravitational pull in this matchup?
If the Olimar is off stage, or like it's a really obvious purple Pikmin throw, I use it. Like, for example, if he was here and he did ledge drop here with the purple next to his lineup, I would have gravitied. Because he probably would have done it. And if he doesn't do it, he can't repunish me.
Okay.
Your playing too aggressive. You can't let top from aerials. Yep, outside. Okay, that works. Also, one thing you don't utilize is jab to grab. Okay, you got him. That was good. So
Rosa jab? Or, just any jab?
Like here we got that.
Shield.
You could just done jab right there. Jab one, hit him, and grab him. Just because Olimar doesn't have a fast aerial. Like, he has fast aerials, but he doesn't have a combo break frame 3 aerial. I don't think. Should I just double check? But he shouldn't. And even if he does, Olimar players don't spam it. So he can just constantly do, like, jab grab. Since he's floaty and small, and the jab lifts him off the ground pretty high up. So he can't, like, jab you or something first.
Okay.
Yeah, like, his fastest aerial is frame 7. So he doesn't really have an answer at all to jab grab. And yeah. That's
cool.
That's it. Okay, so
besides banning FD, are there any other stages that you want to avoid or that you prefer?
Let me go look at my set versus Shutan quickly.
There's a lot of Smashville and maybe 1 or 2 battlefields.
Yeah, let me look at. That was 8.5 minute set. Jesus. It's because the first game was gone. I think game 1 was on Battlefield, and game 3 was on Battlefield. Game 2 Smashville. I personally, for stages I like in the matchup, I really like Dreamland.
Okay.
I also really like Smashville because it's so small and basically you're just able to pressure him really easy with jabs and down tilts and side Bs. And Battlefield and Dreamland I like because you can escape looks at platforms. But he doesn't really have any like platform tricks. He's slow in the air, so you can't use the platforms to move and land well. But you can use the platforms to trap him.
Okay.
I think actually I prefer, thinking about it, I think I prefer Battlefield to Dreamland. Because it's harder for him to 2-frame you like Battlefield. And because of the blast zones, he's going to have a lot of trouble killing you because he already lacks kill confirms. So he would not be able to kill you at all, really, unless you make big mistakes. And a lot of times versus Olimar, you get your kills off like up airs, like near the top of the screen, or from like back airs off stage and other edge guards. So you don't need to kill him early off the top or off the side. You can afford to let him live longer because you go for edge guards.
Okay. Battlefield, Dreamland, Smashville.
Yeah. Town is whatever. I personally don't like it versus Olimar, but it's still Rosa, so like you'll Rosa him out.
Yep.
And Lilat's a fine Olimar stage, and I wouldn't counterpick Olimar to Lilat ever, basically.
Do you have like a quick win-lose condition for the matchup?
Main win condition. Let me just pull up my notes actually. Win condition is just going to be getting up air juggles or trapping up the ledge with down tilts or the multi jabs, but preferably down tilts. Killing the purple and white Pikmin.
Okay.
And reading when he's going to do a short hop to throw the Pikmin, or reading if he's not going to do that. And then the way you lose is letting him get purples, of course, letting him forward smash your Luma freely, or just land forward smashes on you in general, and letting him chip you away with white Pikmin damage.
Makes sense. Do you feel that Rosa wins this matchup, or it's kind of even?
I don't know. I for a long time I thought it was even, and it's definitely not losing for Rosa. It's probably slightly Rosa's favorite, to be honest. I still think all our players could optimize how they play matchup a lot more. So yeah.
Okay.
No.
Insightful as always.
Now versus this Meta Knight player. Pause tits. I know this matchup is not fun at all, so like...
I was wondering what your strategy for this would be, because I was watching Utopian Ray, I think it was, do it. And he would just camp the ledge against one, so I tried doing that.
I like the 20 to 40 range, you can do that, and they can kill you though still for doing that, but it's harder. I don't know, my strategy for this matchup is kind of just like keep them out with a lot of jabs and down tilts, and actually I like putting a lot of pressure on Meta Knight with short hop neutral airs and dash grabs and dash attacks because the Meta Knight isn't expecting it. But especially with short hop neutral air, it's actually really good. And since Meta Knight is really easy to combo with grabs, like he has that like bad combination of factors, you can just go for grabs and get like a lot of damage off them, even like this percent. And yeah, I play pretty aggressively. And I don't try walling him out with side Bs or down tilts, because he's just gonna get you once and kill you. Like, this might just be a stock. That might just be a stock.
Do you have any good sets to watch for this matchup?
Let's see. I think me versus Tyrant at Genesis, I think I, like, bodied him. Like, I actually went Rosa in that set. And I destroyed him. Or was it CEO? Okay, it was CEO, yeah. So here, I'll send you this.
Okay. Any sets of you against Tyrant?
Oh, sorry. So there you go. You can watch that later.
Okay.
I think he goes Cloud game 3 because he just gave up. Yeah, I made him go Cloud. Or I made him go Cloud game 2 even. It's only game 1, but still.
Do you feel relieved in that situation?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Could have been stock. This Meta player is not particularly good at getting combos. Like, she's not even good at all at getting the combos. So, like, here, I probably would, what I'd probably do if I was in your scenario is, walk up and threaten him a lot closer with side Bs, or dash up and neutral air him.
Okay.
And I probably would have done immediate up throw up air. No pummel. Just grab him, up throw. And if they don't DI the up throw, you get weak hit up air into up air for a kill. That's like something I love doing around, like, it depends on my rage, but like the 70% window meta when you have this much rage is a good window for it. I also don't like detethering Luma much unless I'm fishing for grabs. Because you can do the grab release up smash and it's guaranteed.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask what the percent range is for that.
Well, it's always guaranteed.
Really?
On Meta Knight,
Okay.
it's never percent range dependent. It's character dependent. Short characters like Meta Knight, whose feet don't touch the ground during the hold / pummel animation, get caught by grab release guaranteed. Meta Knight gets caught by grab release up smash guaranteed at any percent, so just knowing the percent it kills is good.
Okay.
But a lot of characters, actually like Pikachu, Mario, get caught by grab release up air, no matter what.
I didn't know Mario did.
Yeah. And you get your 50-50, and if you do a grab release up smash, if he air dodges, he avoids it. If he jumps, he avoids it. No, if he jumps, he gets hit by it. If he air dodges, he doesn't. But if he air dodges, you read it and charge up smash, and he gets hit by it.
Ah, okay. Damn.
Okay, that was just like... Yeah, and I just don't agree with the strategy going for it all here. Because he's going to kill Luma for free. And there you go. Like, you can obviously punish that, but like, you're not getting much damage. And poking him out when he's at 100+%, it's not going to do much for you. You want to kill him. You don't want to chip him for another 50%. Because now you might just die. If he was good at the ladder, but he's not.
What do you do for lead traps against Meta Knight? Down tilts?
Yeah. I set up jab 1, 2, 3 and down tilt. And I normally do like one down tilt, see if he's going to act immediately, and if not, see if he's going to jump and do like a down B or something. Because a lot of Meta Knights love doing a down B when they see you down tilting.
Okay.
But I generally do give Meta Knight a bit of space. Maybe even like really safe side Bs. Kill. Rip. Yeah, this isn't gonna do much to him. Up smash, I guess you can do. Nah, Luna gets poked. It is also worth noting that I'm not that great versus Meta Knight. Like, really? I'm just not good versus the character. Like, I don't really lose to him often because I'm still me. But, like, this is certainly a matchup that if it was common, I'll need a count pick for sure. Yeah, I give him this. He missed that. Oh, Actually, it is worth noting. If you're gonna go for the down toast, you have to make sure you put yourself in a position where he can't down B past you. Because if he can, then you can't do a down turn around that quickly.
Oh.
So in that scenario, you're better off actually spamming Nair is pretty good in this matchup too. Like just doing Nair at the ledge, because Meta Knight's air movement is very slow, so it will cover a lot of his potential air movement options pretty easily. The only thing you can do to get around that is like roll.
Okay.
Especially at kill percent. If he's like 100 plus, you can really just spam Nair. Also, if he's doing those side Bs, you have two answers for it. The first one is just side Bing him preemptively and shutting it out.
Mhm.
The second one is you block the side B, and you drop shield and forward tilt mid side B.
Okay, is that like a link up B or that spinning Ryu kick where if you block it in the middle of it, it won't hit you when you drop shield?
Sort of. It's just that there's enough time between the side B hits when factoring in the hit lag from Luma. They can do drop shield forward tilt. You just gotta be really fast.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Yep, because it re-hits every 6 frames, but then hit lag comes into play. And, like, a lot of times you would trade a hit, but as long as you trade for the final hit of the side B, Luma won't be knocked away. You go for way too many aggressive dash grabs, I think. I think that's something that more recently I've stopped doing as much, as people have just gotten better at dealing with the raw dash grabs. Ooh, you could have jabbed him as a whiff punish. You don't need to respect dash attack that much, by the way. You're giving him way too much distance, so he's able to dash attack you really freely. And you can also down smash it or grab it. Like if a Meta Knight does a dash attack, and you're not sure if they're going to cross you up or not, if you have Luma around, you can... no, never mind. You can just down smash it in general. And it's pretty reliable. Also, I'm mad at this hit. I know why it hit, but I get mad because I feel like I should never actually land on people. Okay,
What percents do I need to be especially weary of his ladder?
let me check. But I believe it's something like a 30%. Let me find my notes. Okay, so let's see. 15 to 40% is when the ladder like will kill you.
Mm-hmm.
But even at, like at 40 plus to like 70, he can kill you off like a single hit into like an up air up B.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, anything basically about 15%. Yeah, it's not fun. Just we have like 32 minutes left.
Okay.
So I'll probably watch this game and then move to the other matchup so we don't like not get to them.
Right.
Plus, since I completely like disagree with the philosophy going for this matchup, it's like I'm just gonna be pointing out like I would just do like not this.
Okay.
Honestly, I think it might be better to just skip this games only because you're playing the tethered, and I basically don't think the tethered is how you're supposed to play the matchup. And you can watch me versus Tyrant to see how I play it.
That's fine.
Actually, you want to watch me versus Tyrant quickly that game 1 to see like what I did for it?
Sure.
Just so you can show you my mindset instead. So yeah, this is just the button check, of course. Let's skip this. Start the match. Gets in my down to walls, whatever. Nair. Next to him, gonna jab. Gonna chase him down, give him some distance. I'm giving him room, so if he wants to dash me, I can punish it. A little bit aggressive Nair. I'm jabbing him a lot closer than you were, to like threaten his. Like I'm not detethering because the detether leaves you open to like getting hit by dash attack into whatever. Where if you just give yourself distance by doing the jab 1, 2, 3, if he hits you with dash attack, Luma will like pull back to you. But the main thing I'm doing is I'm putting myself in a position where if he dash attacks my Luma when I jab it, it'll leave him right in front of me so I can grab him. Like even like here, you see I put myself in a spot.
Jab 1 to grab.
Yeah, here I'm not even attacking much. Also, turn around Luma a bit in this matchup so Luma doesn't die.
Okay.
If you see right there, he can't dash attack me. I'm punishing it. He also plays it very aggressively. So that's just kind of like not a good thing he does, but yeah. Yep, you see, and I just do a quick like dash forward and air. Yeah, and we need to watch it. We don't need to watch the rest of this because I kind of do just the same thing over and over and he loses. But like, yeah. So you can see no detether. Just make sure he can't dash attack at me. Occasionally apply nair pressure. Occasionally jab and side B just to threaten his space. Not really down to that much. I think I did it like once or twice and got punished for it and I stopped doing it. And when I'm next to him, I'm pretty confident just mashing jabs or whatever. Just because of my damage output on like jabs and the fact that Meta actually can't get much damage off like really up close attacks.
Okay. What stages do you ban or like to go to?
I kind of like Smashville only because it's small, so I can pressure him. I like Smashville in most matchups, just because it's small, so I can pressure with like already big hitboxes and use the platform for landing. So I like Smashville. I do like FD, just because the length of the stage lets me retreat when I don't have Luma. And I don't find platforms help me land too much versus Meta Knight. I like Battlefield because you can't juggle me off the top and kill me easily. I don't mind Town only because Meta Knight gets caught by like Rosa jank really easily there, and Rosa always gets caught by Meta Knight jank, so you're not really losing much.
Okay.
I don't really care for Lilac, neither do Meta Knights, so that's kind of like a comfort pick thing. And Dreamland I don't really like just because like regular ceiling, but the platforms do let Rosa land sometimes.
Alrighty.
So I guess every stage has its benefits, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. I think that's just most Rosa's matchups, though, is a lot of them, it's like just the stages have different benefits depending on what you want. And it's more about what you think the Meta Knight player wants. Like, if you know the Meta Knight player wants to play really slow and abuse the size of... What the hell? If you know they want to play really slow and abuse the size of FD to dash around and like make you whiff things and punish you that way, you don't go FD. But if you know they're a player that is going to abuse the platforms to like jump around a lot and like circle camp you, then you get rid of triplats. Hold on, why is Rabbit's being stupid right now?
And what's your win and lose condition for it?
The win condition is basically, obviously don't get dash attack, so
yeah,
play outside of dash attack range. When you're up close, put a lot of pressure on him with jabs, and get a lot of grabs to get like good like grab combos. Like you really have to just get grabs on him to get that big damage. And yeah, and your lose condition is and a big lose condition is getting hit near the ledge and being thrown off stage. Because when he throws off stage, he has very easy access to back air edge guards and whatever.
Ah.
Oh, and you don't air dodge risk him. Like, if he's in the air chasing you, unless it's a complete 50-50, you just jump away from his setups and try to not die. If you have a secondary there, I do just recommend that for the matchup.
Right.
Corn. Ugh, I don't like the Corn matchup. If they're like using a lot of back airs, I find this matchup is really difficult. Even if they're jumping like that, you have to kind of guess. The main thing I like doing versus most Corns is putting on a pretty hefty amount of neutral air pressure. Like dashing them and just nair. Because Corn doesn't have the best out-of-shield options to punish like well-spaced Luminairs. Or like well-spaced short-up nairs that are spaced for like Luma. So I do that a lot. I like just doing a lot of general dash-ins, like dash-in, shield, dash-in, roll. And yeah, only thing I'm going to do is, not, if not that, is stay right outside of forward smash and side B range and see if I can bait the corner doing like a bad dash-in or jump-in and reacting to that. I don't really like setting up much Luma jab or pressing a lot of attacks in general with that spacing, just because Corn can hit you with these really safe tipper attacks, and if you leave Luma open, you just get hit. So turning around a lot helps in this matchup.
When they're charging forward smash on the ledge there, do you just wait it out?
Depending on the spacing. If it's like I can roll behind it, I do that. If not, then yeah, just wait it out. Or jump. A lot of times it's hard for Corn to catch your jump, so it's actually a really good option. Nah, you're being too aggressive. You keep rolling there, so it's like... Yeah. Ooh, you could have just kept jabbing pressure. Yeah, jab pressuring there. Nair, yep, side B. Okay, it works. Nice. Up tilt. Up throw, up air again. Okay, you got it with that. Good back air.
Can Rose's up air beat Corrin's down air?
If it's perfectly spaced, yes, but a lot of times you have to respect the Corrin down air. So what I do in the matchup with juggling Corrin is I stay at like a 45-degree angle in front or behind her. More or less behind her, I think, is better. And I just react to what she does, and once I see her do something... Once I see her do something, then I'll do my double jump up air to punish her. Good down tilt. Oh, no. She has a lot of trouble getting off the ledge if you do the down tilts. Like, you do jab 1, 2, 3, down tilt. She basically just can't go off the ledge. Like here, you should be doing jab 1, 2, 3 and down tilting afterwards.
Does that protect you against her pin off the ledge?
If you space it at like max range, it should.
Okay.
If you're afraid of the pin, you can do a full hop down air to hard read it and destroy her for it. But you're way too close there, so
yeah,
it's just not a consideration because you're so close. I would nair it there as a landing option, just because that can be a lot safer.
When do you know to nair versus bear in as you're landing? Is that just based on the range between you and the character, or is it just a mix-up between the two?
Well, it's normally the range, just a few different things. Like, I'll go for back air, yeah, for more range. Normally nair is like, I know they're going to shield this, and I know if I back air them, they'll block it and try and punish me. But if I do the nair, it was like the whole like frozen nair, then Luma nair pressure to probably hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas back air is like, okay, I want to arrange their attack with punish it. Sometimes I want to like get that like weird hurt box angle where Rosa like is on her, like what I mean, like she has a weird look with her back air, so you can go over some attacks and underneath other attacks because she looks like a log when she back airs. But yeah, I think I normally prefer to use neutral air though, as opposed to back air.
I'm dead. Oh, I'm
no.
not.
You should have been though. Dash attack's very aggressive because like Corrin jumps, which they're always gonna do. dash attack just gets bodied by like, any jump aerial. No, you went way too deep off stage. You killed them much safer back airs, and so ledge pressure. Okay, it worked though. Sounds like you have wind outside. Okay.
It might be the train.
Oh, okay. I also think there is some utility of using side B in this matchup, just because it has barely enough range to contest Cora and like pixel perfect range to contest her.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, mainly turn your back to her a lot and make her do something, and then try to punish that more than trying to like outspace her.
Is that just a general strategy against anybody with a projectile? Turn around and shield?
Yeah, projectiles and long spacing tools that are gonna beat Rose's down tilt mainly.
Okay.
Because a lot of times those same tools mean you can't space jabs. Or at least that you need a bit of room to do it. What the hell? Rabbit sucks. Like, for putting in links, Rabbit is really bad because a lot of times I'll copy a link and it just doesn't put it in right. Ugh. I'm about to just put in this link manually. Oh, there we go. Also, Risk Corn, I don't like triplats at all. I like FD and Smashville and Town City a lot.
Okay.
Maybe more Town and City and Smashville than FD nowadays. Only because you can't chase her with near pressure on FD. Oh, that could have been a grab instead of a dash attack. Could have been like...
Alright.
Yeah, forward throw and something. Oh, no, it's just... Yeah. Forward throw dash attack, yep. So here... Okay, so what I'll do here, since you have no Luma, I would have probably to Legend shielded and tried to react to what she did out of shield.
Okay.
Because you're going to want to give up space versus Corrin. Because, like, winning neutral is hard versus her, so you better 50-50ing her at the ledge. Okay, so, like... So, versus this Corrin in particular, I'd be doing a lot of dash shields at her. And the idea would be if she back airs, I kind of dash shield a little bit far, so she'll back air and still be in shield grab range. If she has, like, another area, I can shield grab it. If she shields, I can grab it. And she basically has to grab me. Or, like, retreat really far. And if she retreats really far, I can follow up with, like, a side B because she'll be in the corner.
Okay.
But since this corner isn't aggressively spacing things, so, like, it's giving you a chance to be aggressive. And also kind of putting the pressure on you to be aggressive because she can just space her stuff safely. Okay, yeah, that's good. That should be... Ah, rip. Oh, that could have been a stock of the Corrin player played it right. That was a good up smash. Yep, near pressure her. A good rule of thumb is if she's off stage, if she's gonna up B, you have to catch it like before the up B can come out, which is really difficult, so I don't recommend it. Unless you have like a guarantee, like she has to up B and you know you can get her before it. Otherwise, I normally just go for ledge trapping if I can't get a back air kill on her. So like here, once I realize like she's kind of going low and not jumping, and I can't really chase her with the back air as a result, I'm just gonna hold onto the stage and set up jabs and down tilts.
Okay. Also, when you're juggling her, try to go for short up airs and like stay low to the ground,
because her airspeed is really bad, and that means she cannot contest with Rosa just chasing her by running underneath her and reacting to things. Or at least it's hard for her to contest that. Okay, this corn player needs to stop doing that. Ooh, that was a hard situation to be in, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, and that's like the second time the corn player has done that, so you got like full hop and aerial to go over the side B and punish her. Or shield, or give yourself a good amount of distance so she can't hit you. But you're letting her jump off the ledge and do things way too consistently. Yep, pressure. Oh, it worked out, okay. See, like, how it just kind of beats you down. You also space down it really poorly, but that's just going to happen most of the time anyway. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't roll back. I'd probably do more aggressive dash shields and keeping pressure on her. Because I don't want to play a long spacing game. Jump back. Oh, okay, that was good by her. Side B, yep. Okay, that was good. Yeah, versus this corner in particular, the jab, the side B spacing is working really well. So I guess you could honestly abuse that a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'd still go for like the near mix-ups. Okay, we have I think we have enough time to watch the rest of the games, I think.
Okay.
Ooh, a 2-minute game, okay.
It's probably not going to be good. I don't remember what this one was.
Okay. Detethering Luma? I really like Detethering Luma in this matchup.
You do?
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
But I'm not a Detether person in general, so...
Mm-hmm.
I think when you're landing, you can use the platforms to land a little bit more.
Okay.
Like, you didn't have them on FD, but here you have them, and you just completely ignore them. Oh. I don't need to explain what your mistake was there, so let's go on.
Yep.
Okay, so... versus this corn player in particular, when they full up at you, you can up smash it pretty easily, or you can do a full up air to challenge it. Full up air is a little bit trickier because they can hit 3 Illuma with an attack, but the up smash is very reliable to punish them for jumping at you.
Alright.
The other option is going to be rolling back, and I say back specifically because if you roll behind her, she'll hit with an aerial easily. So you roll back, and then when she lands, you run in and apply the nair pressure, or just go for a dash grab. But you shouldn't let her jump at you so freely. Anyway, so I would... Yeah, side B? Ah, no. Okay, up air. Yeah, you shouldn't double jump. And once again, it's not a scenario where I mentioned where,
Yeah.
you get this and you land immediately. You don't chase for the double jump aerial. You do, I got an up air. Okay, let me land. And run around your landing spot and pressure you that way. At least that's what I think you should be doing in this scenario. Let's see, with up air, up throw. And once again,
Yeah.
and if the corn wants to, one thing this corn player is not utilizing at all, so I think it's giving you a very bad habit, is they're not chasing you with up airs. And if you're landing above corn, she has a really easy access to up airs or like any area if she wants to hit you. Okay, that's bad. But yeah, in general, you need to retreat a lot more and use platforms and the ledge a lot more for landing. Because A lot of times, a core player is giving you room to land, like a good amount of space, and then trying to hit you with a tip or something, or like you're landing with a lot of lag regardless. But you're pretty much always landing at a spot where she can forward smash you if she wants.
Good point.
But you can't land on top of her either because of her aerials. Plus, she can shield and grab, and it's just like, you know, you just have to go away from her when landing because she's slow, like really slow.
Yeah, I guess that's the one benefit.
Yeah, I think that's important.
What's your win-lose conditions for it?
Okay, for Corrin... Oh, damn, stop playing. For Corrin, win condition is going to be get edge guards leading the early stocks only with back airs. Juggling by, like I told you, the 45-degree angles, staying low to the ground. Calling out her pins and avoiding them. So, like, you know, making her whiff it and then, like, naring her or, like, jumping and daring her preemptively. Or even, like, side B'ing her sometimes when she pins. And using a lot of neutral air pressure once the Corrin is conditioned to not press buttons. So, like, if you're side B'ing them a lot. Or, like, if you're not running into their attacks and they carry space things on you. And my lose condition is losing Luma early to a lot of pins and forward smashes. Just getting caught at disadvantage thing, getting caught by, like, constant aerials, neutral B's, like, all of Corrin stuff. Not much you can do about that. And, if a Corrin is jumping at you a lot, being conditioned by their jump-ins to shield, and then getting caught by a lot of tomahawks as a result. Because grab will kill Luma as well. The Zero Suit matchup, I don't like this matchup at all. You just keep throwing at matchups I don't like.
Yeah, I think most people who play Rosa don't like these that much.
Yeah. I think this matchup requires you to do a lot of mixing up dash shield and, like, crouching and shielding. And I don't think you can really... you can't really chase Zero Suit aggressively. Like, when you're near her, you can start doing a lot of jabs and she has trouble with that. You can't really down tilt her much because she's going to jump over the down tilts, I think, a lot. And nairing her is generally not the greatest option because she can actually punish the nairs pretty reliably. Or just flat out, like, challenge them or outrange them with, like, Zera's. Like, she is... Her air-to-air game is really good, so you have to play grounded and really use your crouch to get underneath her attacks and punish.
So do you crouch and shield when she's coming at you with a nair or a zair?
Yeah, crouch and shield a lot. Crouch and, like, walk forward. Maybe crouch and up smash, but that's, like, more kill percents. Or, like, at, like, mid percents, I can get, like, up smash to, like, up air 50-50 sometimes. Not even 50-50, just up smash into, like, trying to string an up air together. But she's running into a lot of your jabs. Yeah, I wouldn't jump at her at all, really. Get down till it's good. I think jab would be probably better for, like, damage, but whatever. Okay, she's scared. You can, if she does that, you can dash forward and use the Luma to block it and then punish her.
Ah, okay.
Again, that's being detethered makes a little bit of difference. Maybe not when you're detethered. Yeah, this percent I would just focus on staying mid-stage, so, like, if she grabs me, she can't do, like, oh, right. And that's why I like to do a lot of just, like, crouching and shielding. Just because, like, jump back airs
makes it harder.
Yeah. Like, she can't really open you up. She has to, like, a dash grab, but, like, if you move Luma around, she's not going to dash grab you much. And if she, like, dash grabs you at that percent, you probably want to DI in, just so she can't kill you with a back air. Or forward air. That was funny. That was a good nair. Okay. Yeah, see, I would crouch and shield there. Like, if I'm in her face, I'll jab. But, like, I have to be in her face to want to jab. Like, I would have jabbed there. Nah, she's jumping over your tether right now. And that's just giving her chances to crush you. She's gonna jump over that. Yep. And she's not really doing anything off jumping over it, besides scaring you. Luma's dead. And no Luma means she can just, yeah, she can do her thing.
What a combo should I be weary of from ZSS? Because I noticed she gets a lot out of hitting me with a nair.
Okay, so combos, Zaire at really low percents, like 0 to like 20 is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Neutral air from like 10 to 40, especially if you're at the ledge, she can like neutral air you into a grab for a kill or neutral air you into a downbeat for a kill. Getting caught by raw up airs, which is another reason I don't like jumping much. If she catches you with like raw follow up air, you're just done. Obviously just getting grabbed and not DIing properly. She can also combo off the neutral B, although it doesn't matter much for Rosa. Yeah. So, Nair, Zaire, up air, grab, neutral B. Oh, and down smash.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't really run at her much and be too aggressive on the ground versus her. Because of the threat of down smash, if she's with a down smash, she basically gets to do whatever she wants. Which a lot of times is a kill. You ever really been habit of landing up top people with aerials that are really laggy? But people don't punish you for it. So it makes me very upset because I can't say stop doing it because people aren't like hitting you for doing it. But I really want to say stop doing it.
I'm much more conscious about it now. Trying. It's just hard to break bad habits sometimes.
Fair enough, yeah. Ooh, okay, that was a good punish by him. Because he made you whiff your attack and that was it. Yeah, no, you keep detecting Luma and you're never hitting him for detecting Luma there, he just kills it. Oh, you're so aggressive with the dash grabs. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're so aggressive with the dash grabs, sir. So aggressive. Like, people aren't even punishing you hard enough for it. So I can't be like, don't do it, because you're not getting destroyed for it normally. The players you fight with are pretty, like, moderate level. Like, they don't punish a lot of things I feel like should be getting punished. So I think you're, like, developing bad habits.
Mm-hmm.
And a few things, like,
It's a good point.
But at the same time, if you're struggling fighting them in general, then, like, it's still good practice. Okay. Probably could have grabbed her there, but that's a safe punish. Oh, when Zero suits off Sage, I basically just spam Nairs at the ledge.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't, since she's a tall character, and, like, the way a lot of Zero suits get off the ledge is, like, down Bs and, like, jumping, and Nair tends to catch them doing that stuff really easily. Especially since they don't have a good forward-facing aerial. Like, forward air is not really used. Nair is good, but it's not, like, a good forward air. It's, like, it hits low, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Nair at the ledge.
Yeah, just spam Nair at the ledge. Like, if you knock them off stage, just go and Nair them. Yeah, Lu's dead. And, yeah, you can't... It's hard to chase Zero Suit when you're on the ground, or in general, just because she's so fast. And I think if you do that, you're just going to get bodied. Like, you're kind of getting bodied right now. So, like, a lot of times you just kind of have to crouch and wait and roll a lot. Also, when she's jumping at you, rolling behind her is a really good strategy. Like, she just does not deal with roll behinds well. Not unless she hard reads it. Yeah, she's gonna space the dash attack. She's gonna jump over that and pressure, yep. Yep, now that Luma for detethering again. You gotta stop doing that, dude. In these positions where you want to detether Luma, maybe dash forward there, because you could have done like dash forward here, crouch, and react to a jump in with a shield, or a down tilt, or like a side B, depending on the spacing if you're jumping. Ooh. That works. That works. Ah, see, dashed in again, you get bodied for it.
Something I noticed Fallen does sometimes when he does the drag down fair is he'll jump behind them and then go for a back air. Do you have any follow-ups from drag down fair that you particularly like?
I just go for a run off down air and try to connect it. If I do, it normally dead. The back air actually makes sense. I never thought about that. I'll have to try that out. That sounds really interesting. Nah, you're going off stage too much there. I think in general you go off stage a bit too much when you could just go for like really safe ledge pressure. Yep, stay low to the ground. Yep, I would have dash grabbed her there. Ugh. Chasing her. Probably could have up aired her. Like in that situation, I guess I can understand the back air. Yeah, actually that back air makes sense. I probably still would have up aired because I figured she would like jump over me, and back air like doesn't protect me where up air does, but they both work out. Nope, you can't dash attack her. Also, a lot of zero suits will just shield when you're next to them because they want you to hit their shield so they can do a jump out shield option like jump in the air or whatever. So if you just start grabbing them a lot, they'll like get caught by it because they want to constantly jump in the air and jump out shield. No, you double jumped and you're not okay. Worked anyway. You should have been dead actually. The zero suit didn't pop the back air, which would have killed you. For once in detethering, and then you detether and expect people to not go after you or go over you. You like you think people are more afraid of Luma than they really are in a lot of scenarios. When a lot of times people recognize that Luma has like very specific ranges it can cover depending where it is, and will just jump over those ranges. I would have done there. I would have done a rising up air. I would have done right in the spot, short hop, fast fall up air. Yep. So you can follow up with like an up smash or another up air or something instead of rising up air, which basically gives you no more follow ups or pressure. No, he's just gonna kill Luma. Or not. No, you're in the air. Oh my god. You're panicking. Okay, I would have done it back here. I wouldn't have done it that way. I would have done it a lot earlier and like at different spacing, but in general, back here was a good idea. So this situation is awkward because, yeah, you can't have to look for an up smash opening. You can't let her grab you because she'll probably get killed off the grab. So it's like you just kind of have to hope she gives you a chance to up smash her. Okay, this spot, Nair.
Nair on the ledge.
Yeah. Oh, yep, she jumps over it and then...
Oh.
Once again, yeah, now you're dead for it.
Yep.
Yeah, you see, just in those situations, walk more, crouch more. I really want to see you just crouch a lot in that matchup, and walk a lot, and shield a lot. And the idea of walking and crouching is to make your misface the aerial so you can shield grab her, or so she might whiff it and you can like hit her with like a down tilt or something or a jab when she whiffs. But you have to do that because you can't dash at her and you can't detether her. Or if you get detethered her, you gotta use detether and you gotta preempt her jumping over because she's jumping over you a lot.
Right.
So do like detether and like up tilt or like short up air, or even like a short up forward air, trying to hit him with Rosa. But no one's gonna fight Luma on the ground with a tether. There's no reason to contest Luma jabbing at the tether distance, you know? So don't expect it. So yeah, and that's been over an hour, dude. Like an hour and 5 minutes. So any last questions?
Yeah, just quickly for ZSS stages and your win-lose condition. That should be good.
Okay, let's see. Let me get my notes back up. So win condition is slow chip damage and neutral leading to big leads. It's like a little bit of tilting, jabbing, grabs. Less shopping with Nair. Refusing to let Zero Suit get out of the corner / land, which is only with Nair. Or chasing a landing is with like aggressive up airs, up smashes. And lose condition is getting grabbed between 20 to 60%, especially when she has rage. But in general, the 26% window sucks. Getting hit by Nair confirms, which normally happens when you're like spacing things poorly and like whiffing jabs or down tilts, or if you're rolling a lot and she reads it. Making bad recoveries or options on the ledge because she can like down B you, she can down smash you, normal stuff. And trying to jump in neutral, or getting hit for trying to like fall onto the stage, like from the air, because in general she'll just beat you air to air really hard. So jumping at her is just asking to lose. And stage wise, FD is really good because she has no platforms. And since the stage is long, you can constantly dash around and make her with aerials. And she can't abuse having stage control that well. I like Lilat because Zero Suit players hate Lilat due to no top platform to land on. Doesn't have the best combo game with the platforms, although she still does. And the tilting makes her short up Nair really annoying because sometimes it just doesn't auto-cancel properly. So like a lot of times she can't short up aerial versus you. And if you crouch on like the lower ends of tilts, she can't hit you a lot of times. Battlefield is fine because Rose is floaty, so she can't really like death combo you that well in Battlefield, just on air dodge. But she'll still like run around the platforms and be hard to chase, so I wouldn't counterpick her to it. Dreamland is just Battlefield with platforms that it still lets her kill you off the top of 10, so I hate that stage with her. Town and City I hate for her because it's Town City, she gets hit, you're dead. And she can just kind of run away from you on Town City really easily, so you like really won't get like a good grab and top throw up there. So I just hate it versus her. And Smash Fire I like a lot, just since it's small, so like I can chase her landings. She doesn't really get like any special like bullshit off the platforms unless she gets like a really good grab near the moving platform. And the main thing about Smashville is at like high and top level, losing neutral here sucks because it's so small. Both characters keep each other disadvantaged pretty well.
Oh, a lot to digest, sir. Thank you very much.
No problem, dude.
Get some more water. Spoke a lot. Good luck, whatever tournaments you go to soon.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. And let me know if you want to do the next one of these. I'll be ready, of course.
Cool. Have a good night.
You too.